Oh, we'll make this quick. This battery's pretty low, but here's my greenhouse I've been working on. You can see I got my containers in here and got those all filled up. Right now there's 20 in each row, so there's actually 82. I've got two sitting down here outside of the greenhouse. You can kind of see they're actually a little bit outside of the greenhouse, but I think once I get this all completed, I can move those tubs up against that wall on both sides and kind of shuffle these a little bit, and probably get another row in here, and I can have 100 of these tubs in here. I think I've got enough. A lot of these have splits or cracks in them, and I'm going to use some trash bags in there to try to salvage these and still use them without all my water running out the bottom. We'll see how it works out. But this greenhouse is 16 foot wide and 40 foot long. Got a little bit of a dog leg in the board down there. It's hard to get straight lumber anymore. The old greenhouse is 16 foot wide and 48 feet long. So it almost doubled my greenhouse. But I'm not going to put the plastic on it through the summer. It'll just be too hot. I won't have any way of controlling the temperature other than these side walls and the doors also. But I've got some old aluminum storm doors that I'm going to be using for my doors. These are just 36 inches wide. We bought some new ones for the house and took these old things off. I've got to rescreen that one there. I had to get another roll of the black pipe there. That's the 6-inch corrugated drainage pipe. Oh, let's go down here. I bought some of that floating row cover, mainly to keep the deer out from eating up my crops, because they ate them all last year. And I got me some hoops. I made some hoops out of this plastic electrical PVC. This was just 1/2 inch, and I used some 3/8 inch rebar and just made some stakes. But I put that floating row cover on there last night, and that stuff is junk. Yeah, there was some on there, but I got a little tear in it right off the bat, trying to unfold it and stretch it out. It did not come on a roll, so that made it more difficult. But evidently one of my cats got out here on the far end down there, and I don't know if it, because like I said, I had a hole down here. I don't know if it went in that hole, went to the other end, got excited, and just basically shredded the side of it. And it was just a flopping in the wind this morning. So I just took it up, put it in the burn barrel. It's just garbage. I'll never use it again. And see, this is where the commotion went on, and got some plant damage on my plants here. They broke some leaves. If I ever get any more, it's going to be a frost blanket that's more durable than that tissue paper they call floating row cover. Yeah, I got my 2 rows of potatoes planted. Yeah, them roosters. And yeah, my onion rows over here. Normally I plant a double row. This year I didn't because I planted some in the greenhouse. So I just did a single row. That's about all the planting I'm going to do till it warms up. All danger of frost is gone, and Easter's a long ways off. It's usually when we have our last cold snap. We have it through Easter, and usually by then the blackberries are starting to bloom. So we kind of have a double whammy on some cold snaps about that time of the year. And I've got this weed barrier down, and underneath the weed barrier I actually have some black plastic, which it's not UV protected. So I put this row cover over it, or weed barrier. Put the weed barrier over it to try to prevent any plants from growing down through this. Maybe that'll stop it. I don't have anything planted in these. I'm going to put tomatoes in the center row because they'll get taller, and I'll go with something shorter on the sides. I did plant some of my onion plants. I'll just harvest them for green onions. And I've got 4 containers here. I just put some strawberry crowns in. This is the Egyptian walking onions. That's about it for the greenhouse build. This is I consider it kind of a light duty greenhouse. This material is not near as strong as my old greenhouse. The old one there, it's larger diameter and thicker also. But, probably ought to get out here and put my framing up for the end wall. Just kind of dragging today. I need to do so many things. I've got 50 pounds of sweet yellow clover seed I need to get out while there's moisture in the ground and it's not too hot. So I may take my tractor over there with the tiller and break me up a few strips to plant that seed in, see if I can get it going. Just kind of waiting on the weather now. We'll catch y'all later.